Hey guys, Dan Hood, Big DH 2000 here. Um, just got back from Tennessee Slingshot Gathering and got a hankering to build one of these, if you will, because I wanted to get back to shooting one if I could. Um, I call them sideways stackers. You stack them this way when you glue them instead of this way when you glue them, okay? Then you can see it gives you a lot more opportunity to put a lot of ergo on the handle a lot more easily, okay? Once you sideways stack, you see this pin. The pin is continuous. That's what holds it together. Now, I also put a G10 face on the front, you know, belt and suspenders, because I've never trusted just a glue joint, and I never will. I'm just worried that if one of these glue joints lets loose, this might spin back around, pivot around the point, and I don't want it doing that. So the little bit of G10 just adds that little bit of extra comfort. Okay, toxic green, 1-inch natural phenolic. When you stack it this way, what I normally do is you can keep stacking out here, but then you definitely have to have the G10 to keep those pieces from coming off and flying at your face. Okay, because they're only held on by glue. There's no pin unless you put in a second pin, and it's easier to just put the G10 face on. Okay, so I just went 3 across. Okay, you can put extra on, and then that would get you the full stealth shot width. The problem is the full stealth shot width is more than this right here. So what I did is I started with a stealth shot, and then I fit what I could. Okay, it's a little bit bigger than the Echo and a little bit smaller than a stealth, somewhere in between. Got the nice ergo handle, put a nice leather cord on it just to be more natural. Holds really nice, you know, ergo handles for me always hold well. Okay, got it in there nice. I've already tested it before I polished it. Okay, so it's a nice slingshot. Now, I'm waiting. I've had 1 or 2 orders, you know, at ACC and TSG, you know, but I'm waiting on materials to come in. Now, I appreciate everybody who bought off me the past couple of days at the various events. I know times are hard and times are scary, and, you know, costs a lot more to walk to the grocery store right now than it did several years back. Okay, inflation's got us running like crazy, so I know there's not as much free money. So custom slingshot makers, there's more of us than there used to be before, and money's tight right now. So during this time, you know, whenever I have some free time, I'll make a few things that I've been, for lack of a better term, been meaning to try or meaning to experiment with. Gives me a little time to have some fun. Okay, those of you that have a couple of things, shall we say, on order or on request, I'll get to those as soon as the material comes in, so don't worry about that. Okay, and I appreciate your time, your time you spent with me, and your patience waiting on those things. But in the meantime, I'm having some fun. One thing I really appreciate about phenolic is it has a lot of heft to it. Okay, it is not a light material. It's pretty solid and pretty heavy. So when you hold on to it, it's not, you know, it's not like some of those slingshots, like when I used to make HDPE or what is it? Even all aluminum ones are actually lighter than this thing. Okay, but I like some slingshot with some heft, so I'll shoot this for a while. Hey, it may go into my regular rotation. I don't know yet. Okay, I'm just, like I said, experimenting and having fun, and appreciate any and all of you that have been purchasing slingshots from me. Anytime, give me a call if you're interested in something. I'll chat with you and we can figure it out. Okay, in the meantime, it's a hobby that I enjoy doing and I enjoy building. Okay, so I will always be building something, and and of course now it's a little harder to build just because we got 2 puppies in amongst my feet at all times. So it's not like, oh, let me walk over there real quick. No, let me stumble over there 6 times over 2 dogs to get to a tool. But you know what? I wouldn't have it any other way. Take care, y'all.